Welcome in, everybody. Welcome back for yet a third round for today. If you can believe that, we should have just went live all day. Could have went to the store with me. Could have went shopping. But welcome back, everybody. If this is your first time here, we do talk all things true crime on this channel. My name is Tanya. Nice to meet you. If you're a returning Titan, welcome back for yet another live. So this one, I think we're going to get it right. I think his parents are going to talk at this press conference. And I do have it pulled up. And she is just wiping the counter off, which is weird. I mean, because this is live. Okay. Let me put her up there. She's just wiping things off. Okie dokie. Getting ready, I guess, for the press conference. But hey, Aldo. Hey, Isabel. Hey, Too Many Shoes. I bet you that people are probably like, they probably don't have their notifications set to all. Isabel's even here. I love that. Linda. Great to see everybody. Hey, Jana. Nice to see everybody again. Hey, Leslie. Oh, and thank you for becoming a member. I don't know if you saw my message at the end. I was like, oh, thank you. It was like right at the end of the last chat. West Virginia Holler Girl, welcome in. Dear Aunt Dana, I love that. I'm glad I caught you live. Much respect to you and your kindness. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. People did help. Oh, did someone say they didn't? And how many people get thrown out of a Nashville bar today? Oh, I wonder. That's actually a good question, Kelly. I wonder. I like stuff like that, like little facts. Think each person needs a cab. Uber, yeah. He was 22, not 16. He was responsible for himself. Yeah, I just feel like I don't know. I feel like the bars, like there's really nothing that, I mean, they have to do about it. But it's like when you see someone, I don't know. I don't really know what to do because I mean, like you guys all know how I feel about it. Like when he was on the ground, if I didn't see him fall, I probably wouldn't have been pulled over to help him because I would have been busy driving, or I would have just thought he was another, drunk kid. But at the same time, it just really sucks, really, really sucks. What happened here? Are they not live anymore? What's going on? Okay, now she's live again. Okay, I was just making sure. This is weird. Okay, let's see. It's being weird. Let me go back. Let me go back and see. Because it said it was going to be on KSDK News or whatever this is called. KSDK News. And it says 6:06 p.m. So they must need some more time. Yeah. So Feisty Justine, I like that name. Let me I have my band. I had a band earlier. And he was found about 9 miles. Yeah. Right where his phone pinged, 9 miles away. Yeah, you can't blame others, It's very sad it happened. It's extremely sad. He went there, to hang out with some of his friends, frat brothers, his bros for the weekend. I mean, they weren't even there, but a few hours before all this happened. Yep, he was found under the barge, yep. Yeah, so they have basically, if you didn't catch the press conference from earlier, we had it twice. We played it twice on the channel. What happened was today, Riley Strand was found, and actually they're going to the press conference right now. So let me rewind this back a little bit. And I think everyone kind of knows the case, but I just want to make sure we can get it back a little bit. Okay, man, they said 6:0 something, and then they just went with it.
The United Cajun Navy has come in to assist them. They've done a lot of work on the water and land for us. Came in and gave structure to this investigation on our side of it and helped keep things lined out. Dave Flag here with the United Cajun Navy. They've been a great asset to us. The individuals in the area that have come in contact with us that have helped us with numerous things, gathering supplies and taking care of stuff like that, putting up flyers and whatnot. The Ward family for all their work. They put up a ton of flyers around town. They've been making phone calls. They've been assisting us in any way they can. All the people that have donated items to them that they've got to us throughout this whole ordeal. All the people back home in our own personal lives that have been there to support us. and our family at home as well. Thank you for keeping us in your thoughts and prayers. We can't say enough to all of you. Thank you.
Bless them.
Oh, I wanted to mention also Gary and Skip Butler come in with the airboats. We've been on the water for a few days with those guys. They've been
amazing
with us. We can't thank them anymore. It's just unbelievable what they've done.
Oh, thank you, Isabel.
Most of you are familiar with seeing my face by now. I'm sure we're all ready for it to be over with.
Oh, no.
It's been an emotional roller coaster.
Look at his mom.
I'm thankful for everything that you've done for our family. The grace that you've given us. It means a lot, more than you'll ever know.
Oh, my God.
We have learned through this ordeal that everybody has brought all the good to us. We've had a little bad. You're going to have that. But it has given us faith in people that sometimes gets clouded by what we're constantly hearing. We're extremely thankful for all the volunteers that have shown up, given us their time, their effort, their energy. Very little sleep they've gone on. Our family, we can't thank our family enough for all the support that they've provided us, for all the, time spent, the love, the energy. Our friends that we consider family that aren't able to be here, but have been at home carrying everything that we can't take care of.
Oh, my God.
To the people of Nashville, I can't thank you enough for the support, the love, the encouragement that you've shown myself and my wife and Ryan and Millie. You don't understand how much that meant to us in some of our darkest hours. The hugs, the prayers, the offers. I can't say it enough. Thank you. To the Nashville Police Department. We know this hasn't been easy. We've tried to handle it with as much grace and poise as we can. It's hard. It's never quick enough when it's your family member. Like I told everybody numerous times, if he was 2 blocks away from us and they were walking him to us, it wasn't quick enough. We want him 2 inches in front of us. So thank you for everything that you've done for us. It's greatly appreciated.
She got her boy back, though. This is sad.
Thank you.
Oh, is Mama coming up? Oh, God.
I just want to reiterate how thankful we are for everyone and how much we appreciate everyone's support and love and prayers, because we feel them. We have felt every one of them, every single one. I just ask that you mamas out there hug your babies tight tonight, please.
Oh, God.
Please, for me, just hug your babies tight tonight. And again, thank you. Thank you for sharing our story.
I wonder if his favorite color was green.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
They're all wearing green.
Most of what I would say would just be to echo what's already been said. Outside of that, I would like to extend my thanks to the media community here and the national media community, who far and by large has been very gracious and very respectful of the situation. It's something that has not frequently been encountered in these situations, in my experience. As far as the Cajun Navy goes, since this is going to be a more or less a short interlude, if there is any interest in it, we would be happy to hold another meeting with the press, and it will likely be tomorrow sometime. Best place would probably be the public park where we first met, and you can let me know afterwards if there's interest in that. We'd be happy to help you. Thank you.
Oh man. They got themselves a new little family, you know? Oh my gosh. And green must be his favorite color because they're all pretty much wearing a sort of, except for the yellow, they're all wearing a shade of green. That was such a sad ending, Trisha. You're so right. At least they know where he is now, Isabel. That's really what it's about. The not knowing would be terrible. I mean, it would be excruciating. Now, are the cops going to say anything? I thought they may come up and say something. Have me do the crying list. Extreme Blonde said, I know. I was like, man, I'm not a crier, but today I am. I've been emotional today. I'll turn it down whether. Because I think the police may come up and speak. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I guess not. Oh, I'm playing Queen Bee now. Look at me go. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, well, I guess that's it. Let me go back just to make sure because, last time they were like, no, they're live. Nope, that was it.
I appreciate the work they've done.
They did 7 minutes, heck. For them to come out and do any minutes on there, really, for Riley's mother to stand up and speak, I'm surprised she was able to. She wanted him back, Yaldo. She did. And when she said in one of the interviews, we just want to find him. It wasn't like she was saying, we need to find him alive. You know, I think that they were, and maybe in their own mind kind of come into the conclusion that maybe he did go into the river. But that mom she's tired. And I bet you that her boy is going to wrap his arms around her in some sort of way tonight. And he's going to help her get some peace and some sleep for tonight, for at least tonight, because they have a lot to do starting tomorrow. They found out where he was. Now they got to transport the body back to their state. Then they got to do all the funeral arrangements. You got to do the eulogy, I can't think of the obituary, you've got to get the funeral home. You got to do all that kind of stuff. And it's just numbing. It's numbing. And I'm so happy this family has that many people around them that love them, especially their family friend. He was everywhere to the point where I was like, is he out here too much? He really was out here. He didn't sleep. He was on every YouTube channel he could get on. He was on, like every news station. A genuine friend. Yeah, let me put I'm gonna put their GoFundMe back in here. I'm gonna go over there and donate after this. I'm just gonna donate anonymously though, because I don't want anyone to know my name on there. I mean, I would say TitaniumBuilt or Tanya, but oh, Mel, 1000% true example of a stepdad. Yep. He really took care of his wife. That's what I said during one of their interviews. He really stepped up and he tried to remain calm. You could tell their boy was such a good boy. He was such a good boy. This world's missing out. Dennis said the waiting is worse than anything. At least they can start getting back to normal life. Yeah. At least they can start, rebuilding. And I'm just happy that they have him, because y'all, the Cumberland River is nothing to be it's nothing to be messing with. Let me see if I can get a map of it really quick. Of course it's going to put all the way up there. Well, you can't see it from up there. Well, come on now. It's huge though. You guys know how big it is. What does it run into? Oh, okay. It goes that way. All right. But it's very big. If you're in the middle of it, we went over some of the different statistics of it, but if you're in the middle, the current is faster. You can get lodged down there. After a certain point, your body will release gases, but then it will, the gases will, go away, and then you'll float, or you'll sink back down. He was caught on a barge, which was probably like kind of lucky for him almost. Yeah, it is Ohio. Yes, dear Dana, because I remember it did say Ohio River, and I live in Ohio. Exactly, if I see Justine. Yeah, I mean, if this is like, I mean, if this was me, and my child was out there missing, I would be clawing at the walls. You know what I mean? The not knowing would kill me. The not knowing, I wouldn't make it. Now, if my child was, if that happened and I found my son, I mean, it would still be just as excruciating. But at least I would have a spot where I could go and talk to him or her, in this case, him. But man, he seemed like such a sweet boy. He seemed like such a sweet boy too. And, he probably got kicked out of that bar for something so mute, like something so dumb. It was probably, like I said, he was probably bouncing off a few people. He's a tall, lanky guy, Maybe he was flirting a little bit too much with the girl, but he wasn't a threat. I mean, look, you've seen pictures of him. I mean, he's not a threat. And then we had to see that surveillance of him, like, and his mom had to see that. Oh man, that's terrible. He seems funny and silly, doesn't he? Yeah, he seems like that. Kristen and company said we can all say what we think we would do. We just don't know unless we walk through it. Yep. And I hope we don't ever have to. Yep. You're right. Hope nobody would ever have to go through that. Otto, I don't think he should have been kicked out. They're giving us a thing like he was talking to the employee. Like, give us some more detail than that. He was doing more than just talking to an employee thing. He got kicked out, I just wish that Braden, the frat brother that called 911, I wish him or one of the other guys would have went with him. Even if they thought like, hey, he's going back to the hotel, like maybe they should have walked him to the end of the street, like the end of Broadway, just to make sure, he turned right onto the road that they had the hotel on. I guess they're kids. They're still in their early 20s. They don't think straight, half the time. But I'm going to come back on, I think, this evening. Should we come back on tonight? I think we will. We got some time. I have like a few hours actually. So I'm going to come on tonight because I'm going to, we've been on live all day today. I haven't even gotten in the shower yet. Like I haven't done anything. I'm wearing a 2-piece outfit. I have my hair pulled up. I've been running around like a crazy person all day. And as soon as I woke up, that's when the press conference was going on. Like I just was literally like kind of getting up and ready for the day. I slept in a little bit, which doesn't ever happen. It could have been prevented. And I hope that this is, prevented next time. They did, Dennis, they did say that he knew how to swim. I remember them saying that. Well, he didn't per se say that he knew how to swim. It was the family friend. And he said he's very like long and he is very like agile or something, like he made it sound like that he could swim. I think he was just so drunk. And then that when he fell and hit his head, he probably was concussed. And we'll find all that out, when autopsy comes out. And me and Vincent have been talking and I got like a whole thing of FOIA requests to do. Because he was like, we're thinking of what can we do? Stand out, make us different a little bit, So we're going to FOIA request everything under the sun. So I've got like these little things here, like these little notes. Let me see. FOIA. Because they may not, they'll probably come out with it, but I want it quicker. And then, of course, we'll go over it on the channel. But I'm pretty sure it's going to probably come out saying that, maybe he had a concussion, like some sort of head injury. And water was found in his lungs, esophagus, things of that nature. And they'll be able to tell the water. They could test the river water to the water that's in his lungs. And they'll match it up and everything just to make sure that he wasn't, drowned somewhere else and then threw into the river. thrown into the river. They would make sure they, make sure they don't do that. But if you guys don't mind taking a second, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We're going to, tonight we're going to do Idaho 4. So we haven't done Idaho 4 in a little while. There is new documents that have come out. So I will read those. Oh, thanks, Feisty Justine. I appreciate that. We really try over here. And Vincent, he's in the back scenes. He helps me. What else would so I wanted to cover. Okay. So did you guys hear also, we're going to cover Elijah Vu, Sebastian Rogers, of course, but Jody, Ruby, and Kevin came out with interviews. All of their interviews are coming out with police, and y'all, they are good. They are so good. So we're going to go over those. And then we'll do Idaho tonight. There's just so much to go over. So I haven't forgot about any of the cases. This one was just really important to do today, get these all out. So officially, we heard from the family. They are very thankful to investigators, people that, went out there to search and help find Riley. I just hope they find some peace tonight a little bit, just a little bit of comfort in knowing they know where he's at, even though it's not where they want him to be, but at least they'll know where he is. So I'm going to jump off of here, and I will see you guys later tonight. I'm thinking like 9:15. So we'll come on. Nancy Grace did an Idaho 4 episode. So we'll read the documents real quick, and then we'll slip in and we'll listen to what she has to say about it. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it so much. Isabel, it's probably really late for you. It's in the future. So what is it, Saturday? Happy Saturday. Vincent keeps confusing me with the days. So thank you guys for being here. I'll see you tonight, and have a good day, and go hug your children. Go hug them really, really tight, or your animals. Bye, guys.